Showtime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly featured interviews with 7 accusers and former members of his inner circle. They all say that Kelly preys on vulnerable women and young girls. I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and, and seeing things on the blogs and, I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God. All of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement, helicopters over my house, trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house, handcuffing people, starving people.
We're going to do something different here that I don't see a lot of other YouTubers doing. We're going to do this, watch this interview here in real time. Now, this is on my DVR, so it's about a 15-minute delay because I had to go get some breakfast. Right now, it's it's about a 20-minute delay. 7:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, March the 6th, 2019. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live Uncut. So we specialize in sports, mostly boxing, but now we're branching out to world news. And then I'm going to surround it with boxing. In this case, I think he did it. And with the history that he has of being like a weirdo with young girls, it's just too much evidence. And I'm sorry, we are not in a position to judge him. But this right here is an interview he did with CBS Morning News, Gayle King. She has some very interesting, history with her and Oprah, the rumors and shit. But we're not going to get into that. Whatever. I never liked this guy. Don't you know I went to a concert of his when I was like 11 years old by mistake. And he's a nasty ass. And the whole rumors about Aaliyah and all that stuff, I just don't, I don't believe him. So with the clips of you seen of this interview, which we're going to show through fair use, we can't show you the whole interview, but we can pick out certain audio clips, certain video clips to be able to give you, a general insight of the interview. And plus, it's on free TV. You can find it. This shit is going to be everywhere. It's going to be on Daily. It's going to be everywhere. So what I've been really studying over the last several years is like body language, mannerisms, and basically a lot of crime stuff. I'm not going to lie. And let me just let a little bit more play, and then we're going to talk about it. Please subscribe and links to my social media right down below in the description box.
I have a harem, a coat. I don't even really know what a coat is, but I know I don't have one,
Have you done anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize, but I apologize
like peeing on them?
Relationships. At the time I was in the relationships.
Have you broken any laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series interviewed 50 people, family members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abused them. Yeah. Were you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good.
Of course.
They was describing Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil. And by no means am I a monster.
I'm going to name the names. Andrew.
Okay, so we got to pause right there. I'm going to be back. So it may seem like I'm only going for like a millisecond, but I'm going to watch a significant portion of this, and then I'm going to come back with some footage, and we're going to talk about it. All right, I've seen Surviving R. Kelly, and that shit is damning. And yes, of course, nobody's there to say nothing good about him. Like, well, R. Kelly, he's such a great musician, and what he does is, he just uplifts the people. But then, when he go back to his studio, he locks the women and tell them you got to stomp on the floor 3 times to be able to get your piss shit bucket clean. And then he take you to the black room and he make y'all pee on each other, and then he lick it off you like, what the fuck, man? But anyway, we'll be back.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife, Kitty Jones, Lisa Van Allen, Lisette Martinez, Jerronda Pace, Faith Rogers, Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress. Why would all these women tell these different stories about you if they were not true? And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
Right, right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show.
Not trying to hear it, bro.
Any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming? I'm charged with aggravated criminal sexual abuse of 4 women, including 3 who the charges say were minors at the time. Have you ever had sex with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Never.
No.
I don't believe it. Do you believe
I have
it?
to tell you, it's so hard to believe that based on all that we've read.
I'm going to tell you something, Gayle. There's one thing. I'm going to tell you something.
What women said about you.
What women said about me. What women. So nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me.
Mm-hmm. So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I mean, I'm not doubting that he's emotional, you know, because he's probably gonna go to jail. Look what they did to Bill or Pill. But I'm not buying it. Let's go back. Watch this. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back.
What women, so nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me.
Mm-hmm. So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You feel that people have maligned your character?
I have been assassinated. I have been buried alive.
All right, we're gonna take one more break, and then we can't. Y'all gotta watch this on your own. I'll be back. This guy, man, I'll be back. This guy.
Stupid with this beef for R. Kelly. With all I've been through in my way, way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were holding.
That's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me?
Yes.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about it.
All right.
Hate me if you want to. Love me if you want to.
All right, I'm
just
listening.
use your common sense.
I'm listening.
How
Okay.
stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will,
Okay, I'm
chain them
listening.
up in my basement and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
It sound crazy, bro.
I didn't do this stuff.
It sound crazy.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
He said the F word. Oh, okay. Here it is. Here it is.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
Who's that guy?
At
Is
this
it the lawyer?
point, we
Is it the
briefly
lawyer?
paused the interview to give Kelly a moment. His publicist helped calm him down.
I hope this camera keep going.
No,
Get that makeup right.
Not true.
Whoa.
This is not, doesn't even make
Whoa.
sense. Why would I hold all these women?
Look how they working.
Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
It's real girls out there missing. It's real young girls out there being abducted.
And girls
being
without their
raped,
fathers.
Okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out.
Robert,
and they're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I came here for them to hear.
Yes, they do want him
I
ranting at the
need help.
camera.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart. Because my heart is so big. People betray me.
Oh, we got to stop. We got to stop. Listen.
You sound like you're playing the...
Okay, we got to stop. The jury is out. The jury is out. people gonna look at this and they gonna start picking it apart. Listen, this is not even an hour old. Maybe about an hour. They're gonna start picking it apart. And then with this shit he's saying, and then if they got the video like they're saying they got the video, they gonna throw him under the jail. And he don't got no money. And his music, like, he don't even own his music, right? He sold all that shit off. He's gained a bit of weight. Like, I don't want to be, listen, it sounds like you want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but my God, man. You know? Uglier than a $2 cheesesteak. Let's pause one more time and get out of here. We don't have too much time to keep fucking around with this. This is some ugly. Between this and leaving Netherlands?
His story and to see though his behavior, his
now watch this right here.
Is, I think, what is probably
I don't like
what is
this
most
type of shit.
revealing of this interview as well. The pounding of the fist, the getting up. I was worried about you. I was actually worried about you when I saw the pictures.
Well, it's funny. Favorite son, favorite daughter, and Oprah all called me and said, "Were you afraid? Did you think he was going to hit you?" I actually never thought that. I think
that should be burning me. Oh. Now, don't get me wrong. I think R. Kelly did that shit. He's a fucking freak. But I don't like how, I'm not going to say it, but just women in general. A man, you know, especially if you're a big dude like myself, you can't show no type of aggression or emotion, because guess what? They think you're going to do something to them. Like, I don't like that type of shit, man. Like, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying with this. I'm glad I caught that.
Of this interview as well, the pounding repeatedly over decades. And I think what you did, Gayle, was allow him to tell his story and to see though his behavior, his temperament is, I think, what is probably what is most revealing of this interview as well. The pounding of the fist, the getting up. I was worried about you. I was actually worried about you when I saw the pictures.
well, it's funny.
Who's this woman? She done fucked up the whole experience for me with that old bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong. He probably, allegedly, have been beaten up, as they say in women before and everything. But that just gives a little sight into her temperament of, like, if she see an emotional black man for whatever, because I had a situation where I was in family court. I've been real vocal about my family court issues. So, after 1,552 days of going to court for your child, you're going to get a little emotional. So she reminded me of that, of the attorney of, the other party I'm involved with this, litigation, of the way she was looking at me like they thought I was going to beat somebody up in there. And I'm like, why do they, but that shit right there, that don't sit right with me. Even though it is R. Kelly, and he probably did do that shit, according to, a lot of, fans and media, but still. But anyway, let's get back to this and try to wrap this up and see if they got any more good snippets for us. I was really scared for you. The fuck?
His current relationship with two young women, 23-year-old Joycelyn Savage and 21-year-old Azriel Clary, live with him at his Chicago home. Their parents believe that the 52-year-old R&B singer has brainwashed their daughters. The Clary's attorney released a statement calling Kelly a liar, manipulator, and sociopath. Later this morning, Savage's parents plan to hold a news conference addressing our interview. But here's what Kelly told us about the two young women. What is your relationship with them?
I love them, and it's like they're my girlfriends. It's like, we have a relationship. It's real.
Two girlfriends, huh? Not looking good in court, bro.
And I know guys.
Oh, don't tell me.
I've known guys all my life to have 5 or 6 women. Okay, so don't go there on me, okay? Because that's the truth.
The fact that they're much younger than you.
I don't look at much younger than me. I just look at legal. I just look at you're you, I'm me. Now I don't know if you're married. I don't know. I don't know if you had a relationship. I don't know what I don't know. But one might be older than the other. One might be younger than the other. Okay? So I just look at legal. Okay? There are older men that like younger women. There are younger women that like older men.
Are you an older man that likes younger women?
I'm an older man that love all women.
Okay. Kelly says he met Joycelyn Savage.
He's facing 70 years in prison. You know, he's saying that, you know, these girls can go back whenever they want, but it doesn't look like it. Like it seems as though he doesn't understand how it looks on him, how the world is viewing him in this situation. You know, the court of public opinion is a motherfucker. And when you have all that evidence stacked up against you in the court of public opinion, docuseries like Leaving R. Kelly, the past case shit, and now people going back in YouTube and looking all that shit up and researching for that tape to try to digitally look like that is him. That's him. It's ugly, my man. And unfortunately, you know, I couldn't imagine Bill Cosby in jail, but he seemed to be holding up. But R. Kelly, in his emotional state, he might not make it. And, you know, I'm trying to like look at it like from all angles and think like, is this big ass conspiracy from all these different girls from all over the country who don't know each other against R. Kelly? And then with all the, you know, like the news of him hanging out at the McDonald's and, you know, the Aaliyah situation, it's just, what the fuck? Like, does he not understand how bad this looks? And then he's saying, you know, how stupid would it be for me with, you know, he wouldn't say history. He said past, you know. It would be stupid. So if it's true that there's some footage out there, because he is rumored allegedly to like to record shit, and that shit with the old sex tape when he peed on the chick allegedly, that was on some old VHS type shit. This shit is new shit. I'm sure he destroyed, if he had it, whatever other shit he had, but you know there might be some, you know, some 480p footage out there somewhere. It's getting ugly. Go watch the interview. I'm sure it's going to be on YouTube probably by now, because there's a whole lot of shit you ain't hear yet. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. He got big balls doing this because I don't think this is going to benefit him. But it did get the ratings. Hell, I'm covering it on a boxing channel. Not a boxing channel. News channel now.